Hey, how's it going? I'm Aaron, a musician here in Nashville, Tennessee, and I thought I'd show you the east side of town here today. So follow me. It's unseasonably cold here today in Nashville, but if you needed to, you can stop by and get you a sled here at Cumberland Hardware, or warm up with a nice Jack and Coke over here at Three Crow Bar. I was here last night having a cold cocktail. Great live local music spot and hang out for cold beers.
I love East Nashville. But I work over here at 2 or 3 places and have for a few years. And I've been over here at this bar for a year doing sandwiches and bar backing. I got a band, Less Honky More Tonkeys, and we're this crazy little wild hillbilly dirty southern rock band. We're the Stroker Ace of rock bands. A lot of musicians, a lot of art stuff going on over here. Definitely the hotbed of where a lot of poor broke people moved into the ghetto and revitalized it.
East Nashville is directly across from downtown Nashville, Tennessee. It used to kind of be considered the hood, but over the past 5 years, the locals have changed it to what we call the good hood.
Today, just enjoying a walk in the neighborhood, pretty much, and I was going by Bongo Java here to get a hot tea, because it's a cold day today. Give Billy a chance to take a nap.
Well, right now, I'm going to go get my hair cut, get ready for the Super Bowl.
All right. As some of you know, Nashville, Tennessee is Music City, USA. East Nashville has a very huge part to play in that because so many musicians and sound engineers and little studios are over here. As a matter of fact, the band I'm in, Homemade Water, we recorded our first album here in East Nashville. Behind me is world famous Woodland Street Studios. It's been here forever. I guess in the 20s it was a old movie theater, and around 1964, 65 it was converted into a music studio. Bob Dylan recorded Nashville Skyline here. People like Charlie Daniels and Johnny Cash and Kansas, they've all recorded here. It's a pretty world famous place. It's now owned by 2 Americana artists, Gillian Welsh and David Rollins. It's almost 12 and we're at Beyond the Edge, one of the coolest spots in East Nashville. I think it's time for a beer.
Up and down and round, will I be back here again?
This is a Nashville hometown brew called Yazoo. It's about time for one.
Well, is it me I wanna be? 'Cause maybe it's someone else.
You never know who you're going to meet out here, especially at the park. It's kind of become a really cool social spot.
It's a really eclectic group of people in the neighborhood. Everybody loves their dogs, that's for sure. It's really nice in the spring and the summer to come out here. You can just bring a blanket and hang out with your dogs.
As we speak, my dog is probably putting one down I'm supposed to pick up, but sometimes you can't catch them all. Not all the time.
Lose track.
Which is okay. Super good, though. They pick up other dogs.
Do.
The entrepreneurial spirit in East Nashville is alive and well. New places seem to spring up all the time.
You know, a lot of artsy people, entrepreneurs, business people, very laid-back neighborhood.
We were a year old Halloween. We're very eclectic. I say one of the things I always joke about is, you may be standing next to a chef that has spaghetti sauce on his whites, and the person that he's really having a very interesting and intellectual and fun conversation with may be an attorney. Great musicians live over in this part of town. Some struggling, some very successful.
David and Michael Gerke were at the Red Door East. By trade, I'm a carpenter. I'm a recovering musician, although I still play in a couple of bands.
We're everyday riders.
We ride whenever the need fits us.
Yeah, the heat, the cold, you name it, we're on them. She was a licensed body piercer for 6 years, and I fell in love with her the first time I met her.
The coolest thing about East Nashville, aside from my shop, I don't know, the porch in it and the sidewalk in it. I mean, you see neighbors on porches. We got the howdy wave going from porch to porch.
I wanted to have sidewalks, and I wanted that part of myself, to be reactivated. I was just here, and I was meant to be here. It's a very rich, chewy experience,